Welcome to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast. Use the power of discovering new habits to create success in all areas of life. Body, fitness and nutrition, being, spirituality, passion and purpose, balance, marriage, kids and relationships, business, marketing, sales, leadership and systems. Transform your life by learning how habits work. And now your host, a husband, father, entrepreneur, trainer, coach, and warrior, Jesse Ewell.
Welcome back to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Jesse Ewell, and today we're going to be talking about the habit of spending versus investing. The other day I read this quote out of this book called The Wealth Mindset, and I thought it was super powerful, but I wanted to share it with you because I really started thinking about maybe some ways I was spending my time versus investing my time. And it also made me become aware of every second, every moment of the day, am I spending or am I investing? But it was so simple that I almost skipped over it. So think about this. Every moment of time, we are either spending or we are investing. Now think about this. You could be either spending thought, you could be spending time, you could be spending energy, you could either be spending money or you could be investing into your thoughts. You could be investing into the time, you could be investing into your energy, or you could be investing your money. But how often do you spend time on a negative thought, possibly about your weight, possibly about the way you look, the things that you may lack, the marriage you may not have, the relationship you may not have, possibly even the way you may be treated by someone else, and then the money that you may not have, the bills that may be coming up. Because think about this, spending really means to waste, to squander, to lay out, or give out without return. Imagine how your life is if you're spending hours every single day in this state of spending. If you are constantly spending your time and thought, if you are constantly spending your energy in lack, in scarcity, if you are constantly spending money, and to be honest, like I can think of quite a few times in my life where these things literally controlled my life, like they literally would paralyze me from making a decision or making a move in my business. Even times today I catch myself in thought, not having enough, not being good enough, maybe not being in good enough shape, having lack, but how every moment that I spend in these places, it's pulling me away from making an investment into that same exact place. And so I really have to look at it from this point. Spending often comes with a feeling of lack, not enough, scarcity, fear. And you know what else? Spending has this one thing that you don't really want. And spending has a zero when it comes to a return on investment. If I'm spending thought on a negative thing going on in my life, replaying it over and over, well, there's no return on investment in that. Instead of spending the next thought or the next day wasting even more time on that same thing. See, you must stop spending your thought, your time, your money, everything in life must be an investment. It must begin to be an investment. If you think about this, everything becomes now. It means today in the present moment. If I'm not in the now, That means I'm spending instead of investing into the moment. And how many people are spending more in their nutrition than investing? Think about this. This is a complete epidemic in our country. Obesity is at an all-time high, but we are literally spending more thought around obesity. We're thinking about constantly taking maybe a diet pill, seeing someone on a commercial, seeing someone on Facebook, Instagram. We are constantly spending thought. We're constantly spending time, energy, and even money into food and into obesity. If you think about it, you watch TV, you'll see food commercials. You're spending time watching those. You'll see prescription commercials. You're spending time. You'll see things about diabetes, all these things, but we're spending so much time on the negative side of it. We're not actually investing any of these things back into us being healthy. And then let's talk about this. How many couples are spending more than they're investing into their marriage? We are literally spending thought, time, energy, and money into how bad our marriage is, or maybe something our spouse may have done to us. We're constantly in this thought, constantly thinking about maybe my wife or my spouse isn't having sex with me. She isn't doing something for me. She's constantly spending money. And so as I waste my time thinking about the thoughts of what she's spending all of her time doing, she's out spending money. And so there's this double spending going on, and we're getting this negative balance in our relationship, and we can't figure out why the hell we got here. Well, because we're constantly spending all of our thought, our time, our energy, and our money. Our relationship has a negative balance. We have zero investment going back into our marriage. We are literally overdrafted, overdrawn in our marriage. We are literally spending thought, time, energy, and money into how bad our businesses are, how bad our finances may be. And then we're wondering why we can't ever get ahead. We're wondering why we're constantly thinking about the next bill, the next thing that we have to spend our money on. We are constantly in this state of spending, and as long as we stay here, we have nowhere to invest. We have nothing left to invest. All of our thoughts are going towards spending. Think about this. Most of us spend morning, noon, and night living in a negative state, or spending our time and thought in a negative state. And there is no return on a negative state. There is only a state of spending. You could have just as easily not spent but invested in that exact same moment, and think about how much you're missing on, how much you're missing out on, not only in your marriage, not only in your business, not only in your life, by just switching up and asking yourself, am I spending or am I investing into the moment? Think about this. Even religion is set up very similar this way. Think about this. A religious person may go to church and they invest a certain amount of time on Sunday morning. And through church, they are lifted up for a few hours or maybe a few moments. But for that short amount of time, that person is invested. That's one day a week, but what are they doing the rest of the week? And I'm not saying, listen, don't go to church one day a week. What I'm saying is we have to start looking at things as something that we do consistently, that's happening every single day. Not something that's happening once a week and expecting to get some result. But this person may be going to church and investing this one day a week, but they are not spending time and energy on that same thing the other 6 days a week. Listen, if you devote your energy to investing in the moments, in time, It's a way you want to increase instead of spending time, money, and energy on what you don't want in your marriage. Devoting your energy into investing into the moments of time to what it is you want to create instead of spending time, money, and energy on what you don't want. And this is the real power of this, is just think about if this thing, if this moment, if this thought, if this time, if this energy, if this money doesn't contribute to the fulfillment of my dreams and what I actually want or what I desire, I don't have to accept it. Because if I do accept it, I'm actually spending it. And when I'm spending it, I'm not investing it. So think about this today. I must invest time. It's too precious. Moments we don't get back. Like, think about this. We don't get back moments with our kids. We don't get back moments with our spouses. We don't get back moments with our families. What we can always get back is money. We can always get back spending, thoughts, things like that. But we can't get back the investment. See, moments are either there to confront me or they are there for waste. Some type of, just think about this, some type of return is what I'm constantly looking for on my investment. But if I am wasting my time by spending it doing something else, then I'm not going to get any return. But if I invest, it's for a greater purpose. And when I invest, I expect a reward or profit back. When I'm spending, you ever notice that when you spend, you don't expect back any type of reward or profit? So begin today or any day by investing your thought into the now. So I'm going to ask you a very important question, which is something I started to ask myself every single day. Where in your life do you need to stop spending your thought, your time, and your energy, or maybe even your money? Think about that. And where can you shift one of these things like thought, time, energy, and money into investing? These are two powerful questions, but maybe the most powerful question you could ask yourself every single day throughout the day is, hey, am I spending or am I investing into my thoughts right now in this moment? And this begins to shift you out of this unconscious state of living, but into this conscious state of living. And I want to thank you guys for being here today, because this is a powerful message. Are you spending or are you investing into the moment? Think about that and think about the shift that may occur for you. If you guys are looking to connect further with a group of like-minded people, join myself and so many others in the Habit-Based Lifestyle Secrets group on Facebook, where I will be dropping daily habits to help you live to your full potential. Maybe you want to be one of our next case studies and begin living this habit-based lifestyle. Maybe you have questions, comments, requests. Feel free to reach out to me, Jesse at habitbasedlifestyle.com. Until next episode, have an awesome day.